just arrived to Monterrey, and I wonder if I should continue vlogging here from Mexico. Should I or not? And I was thinking that I'm still biking, continuing the adventure here, even though I only have 2 days left. And it's really hot. It's 38 degrees here. It's not like the US. Perfect, 38 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna meet my relatives, and my cousin Daniel is meeting me up. So, and then driving me to Saltillo. I'll be waiting here for a while to pick up my bike. And I'm in Monterrey, so you can see the airport is fancier than the one in Tijuana. Monterrey is the richest city in Mexico, with lots of companies that are headquartered here. So it's a different vibe than Tijuana. And yeah, people look different here as well. Maybe the attitude is different. It seems that the bike box survived, but it has a hole here. Hope they didn't steal my stuff. The bike didn't fit, so we folded the box. This is a beautiful sunset. We're stuck in a queue here on the way to Saltillo. Arriving to Coahuila after 5 years. Yay! Arrived in Saltillo finally! Stuff has not changed in 5 years. Walking on a pedestrian pathway. I think this bridge may just fall whenever, at any time. Man, this is a different deal than biking in the US. But it's fun. In my hometown. I know every corner and every piece of concrete in the city. Everything reminds me of something here. Here's the baseball stadium where I used to go when I was a kid. It makes me a little bit sad. It's kind of run down. It's not as flashy as the one in San Francisco, but it's fun. Saraperos. This is the Ateneo Fuente, one of Mexico's first high schools here in Saltillo. And Saltillo is usually called for the Athens of Mexico because it was like a cultural city, and one of the cities that had lots of money of the government put into culture and arts. And here we have the technical school. Beautiful building. This is one of Saltillo's only bike pathways, and you can see that it's kind of derelict, and I've seen one cyclist until now. This is the city theater, and there's palms here in Saltillo, so it's definitely not an ugly city. Saltillo's city center, the historic center of this old town, founded like 400 years ago, so it's an old city. And it has a lot of beautiful buildings in the historic center. Lovely. But they are pretty run down. But I believe that they have a great potential. This place would be marvelous. Of course, if you take all the cars and put nice shops here, maybe make this more bike friendly. The views are beautiful. This is the heart of the city center. Very relaxed environment. This is Saltillo. I actually feel kind of sad because stuff is run down here. You can see that this country doesn't have the same amount of resources that the US, where I was some days ago, has. And I think it's sad to see maybe the suffering of people, even though looks kind of nice and chillaxed, but this could be better. So sometimes you can feel and see the problems that the country on the other side of the border has. This downtowns in decay, and maybe that here they're trying to do something. I hope it goes well, but maybe there's other places that are getting better off now. I don't know. And this is the beautiful cathedral done in Baroque style. And the sky is blue like always here in Saltillo. Just had a coffee and feeling a little bit anxious because of this place, because of the misery and the rundownness of Mexico. But it's still beautiful. I was going to show you this beautiful colonial building. and they're all usually really nice because they have these beautiful courtyards inside to protect it from the sun. Yeah, but it's kind of wild here. Mexico is crazy. The beautiful city square of Saltillo by night. And as you see, we have lots of public spaces here in Mexico. Not like in the US, but there's no public spaces at all. Have a great time, guys. Besitos. Biking in Mexico, in Saltillo, and my review is that the traffic is not horrible. And people actually respect cyclists, and the roads are not in the best conditions. It's kind of like in the US, summer in some places. But the deal here is that people do not respect the traffic laws, and you never know where if they're turning, and people just drive through red lights, and you keep breathing like the fumes of the cars, because a lot of cars are in bad shape, and it's just not pleasant just to be biking on these nice streets because the traffic is not that bad. It's not a great experience. It's fun to bike in Mexico because of the place and the people and the style here, but not bike friendly in the way that you just keep breathing all the fumes, and it's just disgusting. So dude, please follow the traffic rules and tell me where you're going, to the left or the right with the lights, and don't drive while it's a red light, please. This is Mexico. Time to pack the bike. And goodbye, Mexico. Cuídense mucho. Que día tan bonito, ¿no?